It'll get decorated later on. Maybe I should put like learning in the title or something. I don't know. It's getting decorated. It'll just take a while. Just like how verifying this will take a while, so I'm not particularly worried about verifying it before it's decorated. I'm gonna turn on stream chat, give me a second. Because I don't have it on my phone. That is Discord, not YouTube. What? Oh shit, my pathing is all fucked. Like, I got a new phone because my old one fucking blew up. So how do I access my live streams? Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me get the stream chat. It's a buff date. It's a hyper buff date. And yeah, no more Aussie version, because the issue was Aussie's version fucking destroyed my eyes. Like, I can't play it. Like, it just completely fucking ruined me. So it's gonna be, the redeco is gonna be darker blue, and since we're making a dark blue, I was like, oh, it's like Sonic Wave then. And then I'll hyper buff it, and it's just gonna be Sonic Wave Infinity. But like, not the AP Team version, but like old Sonic Wave Infinity, the one people actually care about. I didn't play yesterday, so I'm gonna be trolling all day today. so ignore me being like the rustiest player in the universe. No, the AP team version is not getting a redeco. This is an entirely separate version. I've debated changing the name, but honestly I just don't see much point in doing so. Because like the thing is, me and Google came up with the name for for Cosmic Cyclone. Like literally me and Google came up with the name Cosmic Cyclone, so I don't know. I just don't see a reason as to why we would change it at this point, because it's like, we came up with the name, I wanna use it, I'm gonna use it, Google agrees with me. We were honestly both pretty fucking disappointed that that mess of a level ended up being called Cosmic Cyclone, because that was not the plan. The plan was to have a 9 circles level. Instead we got whatever the AP team version created, which was just a disappointment in my opinion. I'd love to make this top 1 and like actually have a top 1 Cosmic Cyclone that's like actually worthy of its name and like the legacy it was carrying behind it, with the fact that it's a Sonic Wave sequel, but it's just not viable. I'm just not good enough to beat a top 1. People have gotten far too good at this game for me to match a top 1. Like maybe this level is definitely harder than Sukupen Circles. Like there's no question about that. Maybe with the deco and like some small buffs in the pre-drop, if I end up doing any, it might crack like top 5 at best, but the distance between a top 5 and a top 1 is like another top 5 added on top of it. Like, not even kidding, the gap between a top 5 and a top 1 right now is just not real. I wanna try doing 54 to 100, but like, I just don't even know, because the last wave hasn't been getting that consistent. I've gotten fairly consistent at the second wave at this point, and I feel like I'm fairly consistent the first wave in the first half and the second half. I can't do the first wave consistently. There's like no universe in which I'm consistent at the first wave yet, because the first wave is no, I don't want to play the APT policy. It's fucking dog shit. I can't read that level. Like, I genuinely cannot. I cannot read the gameplay in that level. I just can't. I've tried, but it's not playable for me. I genuinely don't even know how people beat that shit. I don't really like the wave deck. Huh? The only thing I really like are like the black hole at the third cube and I can't really think of anything else I really like. I don't differentiate between the AP Team Sonic of Infinity and Cosmic Cyclone. They both look like the same garbage to me. Like, I don't know. No offense to the AP team, but they just should have stayed away from 9 Circles levels. I don't know why they did either of those two levels. They just don't work. They don't feel soulless, they just don't work because they're supposed to be 9 Circles levels and they're just not. People say levels feel soulless, but I just don't see it, because, like, clearly effort is being put into the levels, but, like, there's points where the deco style just does not work. And Cosmic Cyclone by AP Team is one of those instances. What did they do here? This is the only part I really care about because I can't find a consistent way to do the part I'm playing. Now this is even worse than mine. Actually, maybe it's not. Enter high, do one click. Want to do the upside down thing. That is so bizarre. Okay, I'm thinking about it. I've been trying to replace this part for a while now, because I can't find a consistent way to do this. Didn't they have like the upside down of this? Something not gonna be bad with this. I'm trying to change the layout as little as possible, but I fucking can't deal with this part. It's actually so fucking inconsistent, it's unreal. I've been trying to find a good way to fix it to be less cancer, but it's so bad because clearly the guy who made this cough Cyclone never fucking playtested it. As seen in his video, considering he fucking audit it, so... What did just do this? Like this, maybe. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think I can just do this. That might just work, and I'm pretty sure it would be harder as well. That might take a bit to practice though. Okay, I gotta touch the... Yeah, I should be touching the ceiling there. It's gonna work better if I force you to touch the ceiling. It might be better than to just block this off and just have you do this. Something like that. Though that might look a bit shit, not gonna lie. Oh wait, genius idea. Wait, why are opposite sides flipped? Maybe if I just shift all of this down, oops, not that. If I just shift this up a quarter of a block, it's gonna be better, right? It's not gonna be better, but it's gonna be close enough to better. That is the wrong direction. Okay. Okay, Okay, now let's see if that actually syncs at all with the song. Like, spoiler, it doesn't, because the song here doesn't sync. Yeah, not even kidding. But is that actually kind of sync? That is unreal. Oh wait, I died once during that. I thought I didn't die. Never mind then. Oh yeah, the whole stream's gonna be copyrighted after this thing. Okay. Okay, that's stupid. Marcus? No, I'm not buffing it. I'm trying to fix it because this part is inconsistent for me, so I'm just trying to change the gameplay entirely because I don't know what else to do. So I was looking at what the AP Team Cozy does and they do this, so I was like, okay, this might work better, right? And it seems to work a bit better because it's more consistent, and it also kind of syncs, so... Though it is a bit harder, probably. Oh yeah, I gotta add that slope. What? No. That's a bit of an awkward click, but I don't think it should be that much of an issue. I just gotta learn this. I know it sucks. I know the transition sucks. You mean the starting click or do you mean the ending click? If you mean the ending click, then you're trolling. Ending click actually kind of works. The starting click's kind of ass though, not gonna lie. Nah, I've already gotten used to it, so it's free now. There we go. Wait, does the ending click nerf the following part? I think it does. Might wanna fix that. You're trolling Marcus, and you know it. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's play from here for a second. I wanted to play from the second wave. I don't know why I moved to one more. Okay. Good enough. Hey base. I don't want to buff the level more. It's good. I'm just trying to make this consistent because it's cancer. Like the old version was shit. Where's Discord? There's Discord. I should do something about this transition, because this transition is kind of awkward. I don't know. That's gonna make it even more awkward, so I did nothing. No, I took a break yesterday. I did do 54 to 95 like 2 days ago, although I don't know if you were there. Oh my god, genius idea. I'm gonna force you to go between the saws. Nice. Floating point precision killing me, as usual. Yeah, this is gonna take a second to get used to, because it is kind of awkward right now. I know how to get to consistent edit in 5 seconds, but I think it's gonna be a bad idea if I try this right now, because it's new gameplay, so it's gonna feel super awkward. Yeah, it's possible you were there. I genuinely don't remember. Like, okay, we're gonna do consistency practice real quick. Although I'm gonna be moving all of this to a new copy. Wait, I should just move to a new copy, because I already know I'm gonna fuck everything up when I'm returning it back. Okay, we're doing consistency practice, guys. This is gonna take a while to get used to, because it is kind of weird gameplay. Especially that ending, like what is that? That's really awkward. Maybe I'm just trolling. Aw, that kills you? It's too close? What killed me? I guess I gotta shift that portal a bit. I thought it was far enough out. Okay. I'll have to fix that in the real copy as well later. Nice! There we go. Okay, I'll try to do this again now, because I want to do the saw release after. Because it's most likely gonna be that you're gonna have to release through the saws. And it's better to do it once or twice anyway, or well, multiple times. I've done this like for every single section in the wave so far. I couldn't do it for this part though, because this shit, you can't do that with one spaces. Like, it is unreal how bad this is with one spaces. Like, I tried it, like I'll show you what it looks like, but it's so bad. I've tried it, but it's just not possible. It's not humanly possible. Actually, maybe for NCAT. Like, if you just add these so you can like visually see where you're even supposed to click, it is so bad. Like, I don't know who added this, because I'm pretty sure Cyclone didn't add this. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Like, look at this. Like, this is actually so bad. Why is that? Okay. Like, look at this. This is just not playable. That's why I couldn't practice that part to, like, more perfection, because it's not possible to practice that part properly. Okay, wait, let me just... I'm gonna have to remember to release into that between those saws, because that's gonna feel weird every time until I learn it. Because it's a quick release and I'm not keeping track of my wave at that point. There we go. Oh, that is so weird. If I do that, is it easier? It is easier. Okay, then I guess I'll just do a short hold there. That is so awkward though. I should fix the angle of the portals in the first place, like, I don't know. Short release and then hold. Like that. Okay. I think that works, right? Short release and into a hold. Yep. Okay, I can do this. Okay, I need to let me fix something on my phone real quick. Yeah, the structuring is a bit weird. I can't do anything about it. Or I mean, I could, but I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's fine. Also, let me turn off. Okay, I apparently already had my turn off time at 10 minutes. How long have I been streaming for then? 30 minutes? What the fuck? Okay. Guess I'll just have like the stream open so it's like, or stream turned on so it doesn't turn off, but that's so annoying. That is so awkward. I gotta, yeah, okay, I just gotta micro release. I shouldn't be thinking too much about it because I'm waiting for too long because I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit the spike after, but no, I'm not gonna hit the spike after. Okay, let's try it from here real quick just to see. How much did I move these portals? Like half a block or something. Ah, I forgot to fix the portal. Oops. Can I get accurate hitboxes? I think that should work. Nope, that does not work. That. Okay, now I just gotta remember to release. Release and hold instantly. Don't think too much about it. There we go. Yeah, that gravity port was kind of awkward, but I think if I can just get used to it, it's gonna be better. Okay, that's better. Nice, there we go. Now I just gotta do that like 10 billion times and eventually I'll be able to do 54 to 100 shortly. I mean, every top 5 these days looks impossible, so makes sense. No, that was bad. No, wait, what was the 10 deaths? I'm pretty sure that's my best no clip run from 54. Yeah, okay. I think I just gotta get used to, I mean, I feel like I've gotten fairly used to this at this point. Yeah, like this is already more consistent than 56. I fucking can't believe it. Like 56 is so bad. And it's like a complete fuck up for my skill set as well. Which just makes it more and more cancer. I just gotta get used to releasing now. Or, well, clicking again after the short release. Short release at the end and then click. Don't think too much. Because I'm thinking too much and I release and then I'm like, oh, when will I click? And then I wait for too long. Okay, let's try to do it from further back. Because I'm not gonna get consistent at it in one stream. I guess today's just gonna be learning how to do 56 anew. Okay, my hand's kind of like doing some weird shit it shouldn't be doing. Yep, okay, there we go. That's better. There we go. There we go. Now we're on a nice run. Okay, right through. Happens sometimes with this section. My hand felt like it was in a really awkward position, so I just kind of threw instantly. Like my hand has to be like in a very specific position to be able to do this part, which is like really weird. But you can hear it, like sometimes, like you can hear me. I'm pretty sure I have this mic on, right? With the... Yeah, I have my clicking mic on. Sometimes you should be able to hear me right click with my middle finger, because I push with so much force during this section because I'm focusing on gesticulating the click pattern. Okay, I might want to fix that. Okay, I should be fixing these portals in the first place, because right now they look kind of awkward. Okay, maybe if I just do this, and then move them like half block. I just do this. There we go. That should fix it, hopefully. And I can also get rid of this, because there's no way I'm putting this back. Like, what we found is so much better. This is so much better. It's like not even funny. I see a message in chat that I'd love to read, but I just want to... Okay. Upward spam type clicks. You mean this? Or wait, no, you probably mean like the old 56. Because it's literally that. Yeah, that shit was awkward as fuck. There used to be portals in between those, which made it even more awkward. Old 56 was so shit. Okay. Jack! Jack! Somebody's calling me. Give me a moment. We're ordering itself here eventually. That's why I was getting called. Okay. Jack, you should. What are your thoughts on the new gameplay? I think it's so fucking fire. I think I outed myself with this one. I think I actually made good gameplay. Well, you can't see it right now. You can see the hyper buffed version because of practicing. Okay. I actually made it less cancer. Fucking can't believe this shit. I was trying so hard to make 56 less cancer, but I couldn't find anything that works. I guess AP Team has some good ideas for gameplay at least. Though I do believe this yellow portal kind of ruins it, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll learn it. I'd win. Bro, that is fucking... Okay. Nice. Let's see if I get further than 76 this time. I don't even get to 76. Okay. Put percentages on just so you guys can tell which parts I'm talking about whenever I say percentage. I'm starting to think my Twitch chat froze again. We'll see in a second. It's not even Twitch chat. Why did I say Twitch chat? I think that's not frozen. Okay. I'm getting called again. Why? There we go. Thank you. And goodbye. Okay, let's try doing from 54 to 90 again. You guys wouldn't mind if I put on a video in the background, right? No? Awesome.
I know it's April 1st, but I'm not fooling. The title is not a joke. I talked to Sneeko, and I gotta be honest, I had butterflies in my tummy. I was more excited to talk to him than I would be to talk to Santa Claus. Now, I know this will be coming as a shock to a lot of you, a bit of a jump scare, so I hope you're sitting down so it doesn't knock you off your feet. Sneeko and I have not been on the best of terms recently. We've tried our best to keep it a secret and handle it behind closed doors, but unfortunately, it's bled into the public eye, and you know what? By golly, I'll say it with my whole chest for all to hear. We just haven't liked each other. We haven't seen eye to eye on many
I'm gonna
things,
do something
so
to fix this, because this is a bit of an issue.
Fine Wagyu steak. It's been this very tasty, juicy bit of drama between the two of us, and today, it finally boiled over and we had a conversation. And I want to show you some clips from it. He actually asked me to record, so don't think that this was some kind of one-party consent thing where I pulled the wool over his eyes and pulled his fucking pants down to surprise him with a recording. He had actually asked me to, and I want to show you how this went, because it was actually a very interesting conversation we had. I want to tell you how we got there, because last night I noticed Sneeko...
No, I think it's like a year old. Yeah, it's a year old.
Cuties on Twitter yet again, talking about how much he loves it and how he'll always defend it, but then said that I wouldn't debate him on it. And this little nugget of cringe had me scratching the hair on my chin, confused. I wouldn't debate you on it. I would actually love to hear your side of things on how you could possibly excuse the blatant sexualization of the child actresses in the film. Now, I'm not a debater. I actually am not a fan of debates in general. I prefer just general conversations as opposed to these like gotcha and leading questions and traps and shit. I think that's not very conducive to actual understanding of different sides of arguments. So, I don't debate, but I was very willing to have this conversation with Sneeko, and I reached out to talk to him, and he was more than willing to talk about it. So we did. We talked about cuties and even talked about all of our general grievances with each other. And this was a very different side of Sneeko. I went into this expecting him to be his standard, unhinged, like very animated, cartoonish self that I see in all of his content on Twitter and Rumble, where he's doing these like temper tantrums and like throwing his ass in a circle and going wild, hog wild. But here, this was a very laid-back, very calm and collected Sneeko, who was actually more than willing to concede on some of his points, as well as see different sides of situations. And I didn't expect that. And I'm very appreciative of that pleasant surprise as well, because I went into this with pretty low expectations, but after finishing our talk, I'm actually pretty curious to see where Sneeko goes next, because, like I mentioned, there are some things that he just fully admitted, like maybe he was guilty of doing similar things that he criticized others for, and that he was going to be repurposing his message and changing things around to make it more conducive to positivity. So, overall, the whole conversation went in a totally different direction than I expected. Of course, he's still very passionate about some things, and we still fought on
that was unlucky.
The reality is there's just a lot of things that I don't see eye to eye to him on with some of the things he talks about. But overall, I really walked away with a very different impression of Sneeko.
Have you seen? Yeah, this feels like it was a while back. I'm not really sure. Have you seen the fucking Have you seen Charlie, Emo Charlie? I fucking saw it yesterday, and I don't know how I had never seen that before this. I thought it was the funniest shit ever. Okay, yeah, this guy at the portals maybe a bit of a fuck up. I could just let you go to the bottom and then do the reverse of this. Because I do think it matches up, right? Does it? It does, right? It's a bit earlier even. So I could just flip this structure entirely. That might be better then. I'm not really sure. That feels even more awkward though. No, I'll just keep it as is. I won't change it. I think it's fine. I'll just learn it. It's fine. Wait. This shit.
They released this Titans trailer.
It was talking about the Teen Titans movie, and he just does this shit.
Oh, yes, fuck Batman, right out of my Teen Titans fan fiction. Oh baby, DC's so dark and edgy. I don't have a way of getting the lip gloss or nail polish off.
I fucking saw this for the first time ever yesterday. I could not fucking believe it, man. I thought it was so funny. Oh my god. It's like 7 years old. That's gotta be my favorite Charlie clip of all time now. I fucking love this shit.
I know I'm blue-balling you here, but one more thing that I think is important to mention. He has said that he's wanted to debate me over the last 2 weeks here. He even made this big hullabaloo on Twitter about how I ducked a debate with him on Aiden Ross' stream. Even though he had not replied to any of my DMs at that point, there was no debate scheduled between him and I. So that was just a blatant lie. I think he was just joking around about it and it missed the mark because people actually thought that I was avoiding him. But he's not wrong in the fact that I really didn't want to have a conversation with him over the last 2 weeks because all of it was extremely geared towards hurt feelings. At least that's how I interpreted a lot of his statements. It seemed to focus more on me saying, P.U., you stink, and him taking it as, he's canceling me. There's not a whole lot of productive conversation that can come from that with me just explaining over and over again that I'm just insulting you, and that's the simple brass tacks of it. But over the last 48 hours, it really does feel like he's had this come-to-Jesus moment where he's recognized that I was never canceling him, I was making fun of him, he even issued an apology about bringing up my girlfriend and stuff like that, and has recognized that he has been off the mark on a lot of things recently as well. He also, apologized for being a cuck, which was a wild thing. He talked about how cuckoldry was a mistake. So it looks like he was never okay with it, even though for a time he did say everyone should try it. It looks like he's changed his perspective on that and now looks back on it with a lot of regret, which isn't surprising.
I mean, he's talked about his past and shit, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did have that emo shit just lying around because of his emo face, but it's just so funny.
Adults in the bedroom is fine, as long as no one's getting fucking hurt, there's no victims, it's consenting adults. You're good to do whatever makes you happiest. The reason I always talk about the cuckoldry is one, because it's fucking hilarious that a lot of his beliefs now go very much against his past of being open to watching his girl get fucked in front of him by multiple men on a couple occasions. And two, it was illustrating a bit of ridiculousness with him being the moral authority on healthy relationships when he himself was in a very confusing one that he wasn't proud of, yet still preaching that people should do it anyway. That was the whole point behind it. I wasn't trying to kink shame like a lot of people started accusing me of. If you want to be a cuckold, then be a proud one and be okay with it and comfortable in your own skin about it. So, it has seemed like he's been more receptive to real talk, and that's what we have. So let me go ahead and show you now. The first thing we talked about was cuties.
This discussion with you about cuties since I dropped that video back in 2020.
How time flies, man. Well, better late than never.
So, have you seen the movie?
Yeah, so you mentioned you saw my video, so you know I didn't finish the movie. I physically couldn't. I found it just to be completely repulsive.
Haven't you seen a lot of other movies that have repulsed you before? I watch horror movies, I watch movies that are provocative quite a bit.
Yeah, but this is something I feel isn't being recognized. There's a difference between being repulsed by fiction, which is like horror movies, that's not real, and being repulsed because there's real children doing sexual things. You can't fake that. The actresses were 11 to 13 years old. They were twerking. There was some very gross scenes in there, and the cameras would zoom in on their chest and their ass and their crotch. That's a very different kind of repulse.
That's what we agree on. I don't agree that those scenes are good. I don't agree with the sexualization of children. I defend the movie because I defend the morality of the movie. And I think that most people that were disgusted have seen those clips or didn't watch the whole movie like you. So that movie was taken out of context quite a bit. People don't really see the moral of the movie, which is defending Islamic values, and also pointing out the very real problem that young girls have going on social media and doing these dances. I agree that it's disgusting. I agree that those scenes are repulsive, but I think you can be repulsed by TikTok and pretty much what young girls are doing on social media every single day as well. I think that people outraged at that film should also be outraged at everything that girls are doing now on Instagram, TikTok, and all these apps.
Well, see, but here's the thing. So let's break it down to the very bare essentials. Can children consent?
Okay. I'm gonna fucking remove the fucking upside down portal here, because it's trolling me. I don't know. Actually, I gotta get NCAT's opinion on this. I could also, wait, could I just do this? I'm kind of scared of trying to do that. That seems like it would be really awkward. Oh yeah, no, there is no universe in which I can do that. Yeah, no. Alright, goodbye, Vase. Time to bring back the gravity portal. I don't even know what I want to try doing. I wanted to really do 54 to 100, but like I didn't play yesterday, so today is gonna be at best like warm-up day. Or like just relearning everything today, because I lose muscle memory so fast.
Can children consent? No, they can't. We agree.
So then why do you think it's excusable to exploit them after having them sign up for this film? If you admit they can't consent, how can they possibly give the okay to be shaking their ass and having a camera all up in their shit while they're doing sexual things, like that scene where she takes a picture of her vagina, the scene where they're doing literal, like,
I'm sorry, what?
going around with ham sites, like, that's very different. Like, no one is disputing the message, right? It's
well, I agree with the intention of the movie. I don't think that those scenes are good. That's what we completely agree on. But I think that was an important movie to point out how many people get sucked into this world. I think that was needed. That movie was needed to be made. And I also don't think that movie encouraged pedophiles to go and cite and look at these girls. I think that they're more likely to go on TikTok and find girls that they're attracted to. I don't think that this really attracted people to these girls.
Well, it's not like I'm here arguing that this movie created pedophiles, right? But what it did is it delivered a film that they would watch for totally different reasons than the message. Again, the message isn't something that I or pretty much anyone has an issue with. The message is, like you mentioned, the social media poisoning them.
I was debating removing the upside down portal here and just flipping the gameplay on its head for the ending. Because the upside down portal feels extremely awkward. And since most of the wave doesn't use upside down gameplay, it fucks with my visuals because yeah, bro, I don't know how people watch this guy. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird, man. Okay, I think I will actually get rid of the upside down portal. Actually, I don't know. I'll copy paste this up for now, just to experiment. Okay, now I just need like this, and I'll just like set this to like 2 for now, so I can mess around with it. That is more consistent, I can't argue with that. Okay. I'm a bit worried about this transition though. Oh my god, let me... Okay, there we go. Does that kill you? It doesn't. Okay. This feels even more awkward now. Let's change the song to Hydra real quick. Ugh. That doesn't sync nearly. Doesn't sync nearly as well. It's another issue. This is on 4. What is this on? 2. Okay. No, like, I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna keep it like the original. I have good reason for doing so. Okay, trust. It's because, it's because the visuals make me click better. I don't know how else to explain it. Why was this not hidden? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's because the visuals tell me where to release for the yellow portal. I don't know how to explain it, but it's less scary to do the first 3 clicks. Though the last click is a bit awkward, but I'll learn it eventually. Okay. And it's a lot better fucking sync-wise as well.
making them do the sexual things, which is a problem. But this movie contributes to it since it still used real children to sexualize them to showcase it. That's the issue. You didn't need it to be children.
I don't think it contributes to it because when you see girls doing this on TikTok, they don't know.
I don't see girls doing it on TikTok, though, is the thing, right? The only people that would are going to be the pedophiles. They would go and search that out. This movie was advertised on Netflix.
No, that's not true. Every time, I don't have TikTok on my phone, but once in a while before I was banned, I would go on there. And the first 3 videos would be the same thing that you see on Cuties. And that's why I uninstalled the app. That's why I refuse to have it on my phone, because it's directing you to those images.
Which is a problem. I'm not disagreeing that's a problem. But that doesn't make this film...
We agree, but we just disagree that I think the movie was important to point out a flaw. Personally, I never empathized with girls being directed to that site before I saw that movie. That really made me understand what it's like to be a girl and grow up in that age.
I think we're getting... Yes, we agree that it is disgusting, but you are excusing it because you believe it highlights a very real issue, which it does. But it contributes to that issue by using children. They didn't have to use kids. You recognize that, right? They could have used...
They didn't have to use kids. But I also look at the director, and I look at the moral of the movie, and I don't think that it was anything unsafe, and I don't think that the director had any bad intentions making it. So maybe it shouldn't have been as sexualized, but I defend the morality of the movie, and I also defend the effect that it had on me. When I watched that, it made me have a new perspective.
Okay, that's fine.
But do you see why that's kind of...
It's so funny how consistent I am at like a random one space. Like the first click being one space didn't affect me at all. Yeah, this is so much better. It's so much better. I can't believe how much better this is. Wow.
Jesus, sorry, that's my cat. Do you see why that's kind of concerning to hear, though? Because in the time that I watched that film, there were unreal amounts of sexual scenes. In fact, the majority of the movie was them doing like the dance routines where they're smacking each other's ass, zoomed in on them shaking their ass in the camera. There's that scene where a security guard's like, "What are you girls doing here?" And they're like, "We're dancers." He's like, "Prove it." They start twerking for him, and he's like, "Oh, great, get in here." Like, that is a problem, no matter how you spin it. Again, the message is fine. There was never anything wrong with the message, and maybe the intention of the director...
I've never heard of any of the bits in Cuties because I never cared for the movie. But I'm just listening to this and I'm like, what the fuck is this movie, bro? Who thought this was a good idea? Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Oh shit, pizza. I'll be right back. They're done. Okay. Super. Yeah. I'll be right back. Actually, I won't be probably. I'll be back, but I will probably end stream when I'm back. Just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream here because I did get my pizza. So, I'll stream again tomorrow probably. I don't know. It was just nice to get this fucking fix in. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, tomorrow, whenever.